Tato felt a surge of fear and curiosity. She asked, "Who are you? How do you know me?" The woman chuckled and said, "I am Gogo Andile, the sangoma of this village, and I know you because you are the chosen one." Tuto was hesitant, but she later agreed to become Gogo Andile's student. Gogo Andile was a mystical teacher who taught the ancient arts of water bending and magic. Tuto reveled in her newfound abilities, forging bonds with fellow students. She was happy and enjoyed her new family. The time came for the students to go for their final lesson. This lesson was not taught in the classroom, but the river itself. The river held secrets, ancient whispers carried by the currents. To learn these secrets, Tuto had to hold her breath and dive deep, but it wasn't easy. The water pressed against her chest, urging her to rise. Her lungs screamed for air, yet Tuto persisted. She wanted to understand the river's wisdom, the stories hidden beneath. One day, as she struggled to stay submerged, a creature appeared, a river serpent named Mamlambo. Its scales shimmered like moonlight on water, and its eyes held centuries of knowing. "Why do you fight?" Mamlambo asked. "Why not breathe?" Tuto hesitated. "I seek truth," she replied. "The river's secrets," she said. Mamlambo circled her. "Truth demands sacrifice," it said. "To know, you must surrender." Tuto wondered what surrender meant. Was it giving up, trusting the water? She looked up at the sky and wondered. "Choose," Mamlambo whispered. "Breathe or drown. The river awaits," it said. With courage, Tuto closed her eyes. She let go of the air. Her lungs expanded with stories, the laughter of mermaids, the sorrow of the fishermen. In that exchange, Tuto became a vessel. Mamlambo coiled around her, binding her fate to the water's flow. Wisdom required sacrifice. Tato emerged from the underwater trials, her heart racing with both relief and newfound wisdom. Lambo had tested her, and she had proven herself worthy. Graduation was within reach, but it required approval from Inyangalwazi. They held a big gathering of students from the various sangoma schools. They danced by the fire with laughter and happiness. And then, like a shadow emerging from smoke, Inyangalwazi appeared, his eyes sharp like a spear. He scanned the crowd. When his eyes settled on Tuto, she felt both fear and excitement. What did he see in her? She thought. Inyangalwazi came to Tuto and greeted her. He said in a low voice, as if murmuring, "I need to see you later." Later that evening, Inyangalwazi returned, bearing a vessel of brewed traditional beer. The students celebrated, their laughter echoing through the night. Inyangalwazi's gaze remained fixed on Tuto's eyes, lingered, tracing her face. He called her to his chambers. Tuto followed, her pulse quickening. She expected ancient mystery, herbs, spells, and magic. Instead, Inyangalwazi closed the door behind her, and the room seemed to shrink. "Tuto," he said, his voice no longer gentle. "You are special," he said. She nodded, waiting for wisdom to spill forth. But his touch was not that of a mentor. It was possessive, lustful. He forced himself upon her, and Tuto's world shattered. The sacred space of the gods became a prison, and the air thickened with betrayal. Inyangalwazi's lips moved, but no words emerged. A spell of silence enveloped Tuto, a cruel enchantment that bound her voice. Her truth she could no longer speak, no longer scream, no longer protest. Her power was stolen, replaced by shame and fear. Tuto stumbled from the chambers, tears streaming down her face. The river outside whispered its condolences, but the water could not wash away the violation. She had gained knowledge, but at a terrible cost. And so the girl who danced and laughed by the fire became a keeper of secrets, the ones she can no longer speak. Inyangalwazi's betrayal echoed through her veins, a curse that would haunt her for eternity.